Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 266, Toda la Tierra, or All Earth is Hopeful. This song/hymn really relates, I think, to a verse from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 23, coming from the Holman version. See, the virgin will become pregnant and give birth to a son, and they will name him Emmanuel, which is translated, God is with us. So when we look at that text, it certainly does refer to that in verse 4, but it also talks about the earth and the prophets. So it could also connect to some of the Old Testament prophetic readings of Jesus' birth as well. The original language of this song was Catalan, and it was first published, I'll give this a try here, in the Cantoral de Missa Dominical Centre del Pastoral Liturgica. Maybe I'll try that again. Cantoral de Missa Dominical Centre de Pastoral Liturgica in 1972. Text was by Alberto Tolle, and if we know the With One Voice collection, if you know that one, the tune name was actually Tolle, but now it has been changed to Toda la Tierra. Interestingly enough, Alberto grew up with his parents being both musicians. He was ordained into the Roman Catholic Church in 1961, and of course he was also from and born in Catalonia. Now when we look at the text here, even we have All Earth is Hopeful as a title, but this tune really, and text, comes to us in this country, the United States, through the United Methodist hymnal, where it was All Earth is Waiting. So I find that interesting, that the ELW has changed it to, or With One Voice, All Earth is Hopeful. But you can certainly see that theme of waiting that is in the text as well, which would explain why this is placed into the Advent section of ELW. That would be a very natural result of that. So now looking at this rhythmic motive, which I think is what makes this song, we have the quarter, eighth, 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 quarter. So the first line has that, second line has it too. Third line has that same rhythmic motive. And even the fourth line has the same rhythmic motive and same notes as lines 1, 2, and 4. So it makes it really easy to pick up and sing, and it also has that, I believe, more an upbeat feel of waiting, the more exciting anticipation. Some people view it more mournful. I'm not one of those. I really think this brings out the joy that Advent has, and that as Christians, we're always waiting. So this is one of the exciting and joyful and hopeful parts of waiting. So here is All Earth is Hopeful. Very simple song. I'm going to try to keep it simple. All earth is hopeful, the Savior comes at last. Doors lie open for God's creative task. This the labor of people who struggle to see how God's truth and justice set everybody free. People of Israel, you heard the prophet tell. A virgin mother will bear Emmanuel. She conceived in God with us, a brother whose birth restores hope and courage to children of this earth. Mountains and valleys will have to be prepared. No highways open, no prodigals declared. Almost here, God is living in beauty and grace. I'll clear every gateway and haste come out in haste. We first saw Jesus, a baby in a crib. This same Lord Jesus today has come to live in our world. He is present in neighbors we see. Our Jesus is with us and never sets us free. Such a beautiful song and full of hope. Those that know Spanish, I would think it would probably even sing better in Spanish. We also have the text, of course, in EL. I believe it's an ELW, but it's definitely in with one voice. So I would encourage you to sing that if you are comfortable in that language. The English sometimes poses a little problem, so that's why I pointed out that rhythmic motive, because if we use that as our centerpiece in understanding the music, I think it's much easier to sing. Thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week. Happy Advent.